Hey everyone, welcome back. Another new day here. I don't even know what day it is. I think it's February, I don't know, 8th or 9th, something like that. Maybe it's the 10th. Doesn't really matter. Weather's finally going to break here, going to warm up, melt some of this snow. And not that that bothers me because I'm busy in the shop here fixing rust. So anyhow, this is going to be video number 21 on the 59, and I promise I'm as sick of rust as you guys are, so this will be the last video on rust repair. So I'll just show you what I'm working on and what we got to do. The rust is already cut out. What I'm working on is just replacement panels. So hopefully we can see here, get some light. So this is the cab corner on the passenger side. This was the inner cab corner and it was rusty up to here. I added a drop down piece here because this was rusty quite a ways up. It was all packed full of old wore out gloves and dirt and mice shit and everything else. So what I have to do is build extensions down to double up on the cab corner. This one will come down. It'll all get welded together at the bottom with pinch welds. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to put a drain in it, and I want to make sure that I get everything that's in behind coated really well before I weld it all in there. So I got both sides to do. This one's a little bit longer. On the driver's side I only have about 3 inches to put in there. So we'll get these pieces patterned up and start making them, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so even the pieces that you think are going to be really easy turn out to be can be pretty cantankerous. So this is the piece that I've got built. It's 7.5 wide, 12 inches long. I broke this edge to not quite 90 degrees. I had to do some real funny shaping here to fit in on the bottom of the rocker, and then I drilled all my holes for plug welds. I'll just get this put in position here and you can see what it's going to look like, or I'll try. See if I can get some vice grips and stuff in here. And then I've got 3 tech screws up at the top here to pull everything together. Get her down up here as straight as I can. Everything pulled in. Uh-oh. Missing a screw. Nobody move. Never fails. Okay, I'll get this last screw in and then maybe I will. We'll see. I've got everything primed in behind. Weld through primer wherever the metal's going to touch here. Okay. So that's the first piece in there, hopefully. So what I'm going to do is get everything nice and snug, I'm going to do my plug welds at the top. I've got holes drilled at the bottom here for plug welds going down, and 3 plug welds there, and then I've got to weld this up. The one thing you don't want is to have it open on this end so that dirt can go flying inside there and get everything all plugged up. So, okay, I'm going to get this welded in and then I can bring you back. Okay, we're working on the lower hinge mounts for the door here. What I did was I figured out where to cut, and then I made the cuts across, cut this edge off, ground out all of the spot welds. Then I took and I cut my piece out of the new A-pillar, drilled all the holes for plug welds. See if I can get you in here. Still got to put some weld-through primer on the back side of this. And I've got this all lined up here. Put a couple tacks in it. Get everything squared up where it's supposed to be. And then I can weld this sucker in there. Go on to the other side. Okay, I have the new piece all lined up in here, clamped in. It's ready to tack. I'm going to put tacks on all 4 corners, one in the center here, and then I'll do all my plug welds. Okay, we got this side's all in, ground down, and primed up. I think that was the easiest repair I've done on this truck so far. I probably just jinxed myself for doing the other side. I still have to build the cover for the back side here that covers in the whole hinge pocket, and then that'll be done. So next I'll be going over to the driver or passenger side, doing that one, and then I just have this little patch in the floor here left to do. So we'll be back shortly. Okay everyone, we're back again, another new week here, Sunday morning. I got the lower part of the passenger side A-pillar put in. This one I had to go a little bit higher. I had some fairly big rust holes in this depression here, so I came up to here. It went in almost as easy as the other side. Had a little bit more screwing around to do. They're totally different side to side, so anyhow, it's the way it is. So next thing I've got to do is I've got to close in the backside of these hinge pockets to keep mice and dirt out. And then the only thing left to do for rust repair is that small floor repair over on the other side there. So I'm going to get this all done, and that'll wrap up this rust repair. Okay, so I've got the hinge box all closed in on this side. What I ended up doing on this side for the airbox drain, I just welded a piece on here, left a tiny slot about 1/4 of an inch. I don't think a mouse can get in there. And then I've got the back side of it all closed in. There's no access there, no dirt going in. That just needs to be primed. So next I'm going to go on to the floor repair on the driver's side, and that'll be the end of the rust repair. Back again, a couple days later here, just going to finish up this rust repair on the driver's side. I got the rotten piece cut out. I've got the rest of the floor. I used my needle scaler on it, and I got rid of all the loose rust, and then I put rust converter on it. So this is the bad piece that I cut out. I'm just going to use it for a pattern, get the new piece made, get it welded in there, and get this chapter, this Stuart Little house finished. Okay, it's another new day here, and I got the floor patches all in, welded up. I got it dressed down a little bit, and I got the hinge pocket on this side all closed in, and everything's ready to go there. I seam sealed all of these welds, same as in the corner of the cab corners here, I got all of that seam sealed. So, and I also figured out how you can tell when all of the rust repair is done. The silt and dust quits falling out of everywhere on the truck when you're pounding and beating on it here. So anyhow, guys, that's the end of rust repair. It's finally done. It's been 5 months since I brought the truck in the shop. Probably about 4 months of that was spent on rust repair. So next we're going to be pulling the cab and clip off of the 2003. This one's all ready to come off. I got all of the bolts out of it. And we'll start on the chassis swap here and see how that goes. So once again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. We'll catch you on the next one.